Hey guys, trying something different. While I'm going for a bit of a walk, I thought I would tell the Agent I story. Yes, the same one from my comics. Just put a bit of story time in these videos. Why not? And well, in order to tell Agent I's story correctly, we would first have to tell Benson's. Benson the Slayer. So, it all started when Benson was born into a family of spies. They ended up mysteriously dead when a fire burnt down the family home. And Benson, well, he spent most of his childhood growing up in an orphanage. A really bad orphanage, as it turns out. An orphanage that wasn't just an orphanage, it was a front for drug running and trafficking. Pretty much any crime you can think of. So, you can imagine the orphans were taught a very different trade. And those who were failure in the matron's eyes were essentially taken out. Yeah, very brutal, not nice. Definitely your dark upbringing. Well, one day, one of those victims happened to be Benson's childhood best friend, and in response, he single-handedly made it his mission to bring down that orphanage and the matron, and once and for all, free the children. This meant he would be arrested and have to go away for his own crimes. However, the secret organization Fate took a particular interest in him. They trained and raised him to be one of their newest assassins, possibly their greatest assassin. And over the years, Benson took down target after target. Whoever the Fate wanted dead, Benson just up and took them out. Eventually, he would get his own recruit many years later in Vincent Crade. Another kid with a bit of a sad backstory. No idea who his parents are. He was dropped with a abusive foster family. And, well, Vincent Crade could take it. He was a tough kid. But once they took in a little girl, and they were treating her more or less the same way they were treating him, well, one day, this foster family went off nastier than usual. Vincent had to bring him down in self-defense when he managed to get hold of the foster father's gun. Vincent, and I guess you could say foster sister, were pretty much free. Vincent later signed up for the army, became an expert in gunslinging, sniper rifle, you name it. If it was a gun, he could use it. Type of gun or firearm, he could use it. And, just like with Benson, Fate took a shine to him, trained him up as their new agent, and signed him up with Benson himself. And as a duo, they were quite unstoppable, eliminating target after target, shutting down crime syndicate after crime syndicate. Even took down a ruthless crime boss known as Big Daddy. And well, then came the fateful day when they would be sent after the executioner, a former assassin who worked for Fate, who had, for some reason or another, had gone bad. And well, they learnt that he was working for Deckhand, another organization, an enemy organization, and they went around, infiltrated the place, taking down enemy by enemy, but eventually Benson and Vincent got separated, leading Benson to fight the Executioner alone. Meanwhile, as Vincent was looking around, he couldn't find a single enemy target. And, well, as Benson battled on the Executioner, he thought something was a little bit off. They fought the same way. Exact same fighting style. Same moves. But as Benson, who would prove to be the victor, got the final blow in, the Executioner would lie there, unable to move, barely breathing. "You have grown strong, Benson. Like you always were supposed to." "What? Who are you? What do you know of me?" He rips off the mask, and what he sees terrifies him. That this man looks exactly like him, only older. Benson is a clone of the original top assassin of the Fate organization. The Executioner had one last thing to say to Benson. He went in close so he could hear, and by the time Vincent caught up to Benson, Benson had turned his weapons on Vincent and attacked him out of nowhere. Resorted to using a flamethrower, burning Vincent to a crisp. By rights, that amount of fire should have indeed killed Vincent. Though fortunately for him, somehow, some way, he was able to hold on until Valerie, the current head of Fate, was able to find him, and they began initially transforming him into Agent I, the super agent of Fate. And that is where we're going to leave the first chapter. So, what do you guys think? Do you like having content like this, a little improv storytelling directly from my comics, to which they are based on? But I'm just not reading from a script here. I'm just improving the best I can. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I'm probably going to do more of these anyway. So, catch you later.